Hello everybody, welcome to Soul Cards. And if any part of this reading resonate, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I would definitely love to hear from you guys. And if you would like to book a personal reading, all the information is on the description below. God bless each and one of you guys, and let's jump right into the messages. And the first card out that we have here is learning. I am learning lessons now. I have grown a lot since our last encounter. Okay, so collective. Your person definitely, and this also could be your energy as well, where you and your person have both learned a whole lot of lessons during your twin flame journey. I feel like also something that's really sticking out here is that you are this person's lesson, because for a certain amount of time, your person was kind of neglecting their intuition about the connection about you. And now that there was a whole lot of, I feel like God intervened in this person's life in some sort, it really has this person really questioning a lot of things. And one of the things that I feel like they are really questioning themselves is that, what if this is not what I really think it is? Which is an energy that we've been having in previous readings. It's like they're kind of in blank and want to stay in blank and want actions to kind of, come in and move forward. But whatever your person has coming in for you is definitely an energy that's kind of coming out of the blue. It's kind of expected but really unexpected at the same time, because you've been waiting for this, but I feel like you've been waiting for so long that you're just like overwhelmed with a lot of feelings of like, what if, this person doesn't come forward, which is an energy that we've been getting in previous readings as well. We had this same energy in our previous reading. But I don't know if you blocked this person, but they are getting ready to, if you block their numbers, you're going to grab a phone and message you from a number. If you block them on social media, they will message you on your number. They will look for a way, email, mail, whatever you call it. Whatever you have coming in with your divine person, it's really something kind of fated for the both of you. If they are stepping out of something negative in their life and they are really stepping into something more highly vibrational, as I'm getting. Yeah, like your person, I'm just getting that your person was very unhappy on how they were moving. They are kind of relieved that things ended with a certain friend group or a karmic, is what I'm getting. We have a card here that says, yes, my love for you is real, never doubt it. So this energy that your person is having towards you is them becoming more of their higher selves and really feeling the love that their higher selves have for you. Because since you guys know, since you guys kind of already went through this spiritual marriage in the 5D, because your higher selves connect before it manifests into this physical realm, they're becoming now their higher self, and they are feeling all the love that you have had with this person during your spiritual marriage. And if you haven't watched my previous reading, that's a really good reading. But I do explain that even if this person wasn't in a relationship before, they were still going through a spiritual marriage during the same time that they were in a 3D relationship. So they are really stepping out. They're stepping out of a lot of things that they felt that were real, but now they're sitting there and they were like, I don't want to say I wasted my time, but I learned certain lessons. And I feel like lessons is a big factor in this reading. You know, we have here a card that says the power of decision. So your person definitely just built the strength to really, come into their in terms with their own power and be able to make certain decisions from themselves, because I feel like your person was a person that, if they were connected to a karmic, they didn't know how to say no to this person. And they are also having the power of decision to come forward to this twin flame journey. It's like, I have made up my mind already. I want to be with you. I want to be with you. It's the power of decision. Like, just seeing these words is like, it's finally the time that your person is being held accountable about their own decisions and what to do moving forward, coming like towards you. It's like made up my mind type of energy. We have another card, that says advice from someone else. So definitely your person kind of asking around, maybe if you guys have people in common, friends, or if family members know them about you, or just people in common in general. I see them really trying to kind of stuck up or just stack information about you. I see like stacking information, really gathering a whole lot of information. They might be looking you online a lot too. They might be looking the term twin flames a lot, and then looking at you and looking at this, looking at you, looking at this, and really trying to connect the dots of, is this my person? And they are receiving advice from someone else. I feel like someone that's actually really close to them pertaining to the connection, or just, them asking, hey, well, how's such and such? And this person really speaking really positive about you because there's something that you bring to the table. Like, even though you might have thought maybe, and this is for some of you, that their group of friends or family, weren't really into whatever you were doing, or they were in like seeing you in general, whatever people they have around them, they do think very positive of you. And I feel like it's more family and a couple of friends. So whoever they're having advice from is someone close to them who is speaking positive about you. So this is a beautiful energy. They're receiving advice from someone else about, you, or like, oh, I saw this person online and, they kind of look that good. They look this and that. And that's just the energy that I'm getting. It's a really chitter-chattering type of energy, but it's something like kind of, it's something kind of positive. So that's really nice that we're actually getting this energy. And we have another card followed by that says take action. So this is the same thing. Don't you guys see that there's a lot of movement in this, and movement in different ways? You got the power of decision. You got, taking action. You got receiving advice. There's a lot of like verbs, like advice and action and, decision and power. So your person is finally moving forward. They're finally taking action, because whatever they have in their head right now, they see in their head that they could build this empire with you. Like, they see in their head that you guys could be this power couple. They see in their head that you really do bring things to the table, and that you're not like other people that they're used to deal with. That you guys could really have something really super stable and something that you both are going to be able to enjoy. And I do see you both really building this empire, and this person really taking action and moving forward to really building this empire with you. It's like a yin and yang type of energy where you both kind of are going to complement each other to be able to build this. We have another card that says, my mind is all over the place. So I do feel like your person might be overthinking a lot. And it's a lot about you and the connection. It's a lot about two patterns that they were doing before, or things that they were doing before that didn't really serve their highest good. Because followed by that, we have a card that says, now I see that you tried to tell me. So they are definitely connecting the dots of 1 and 2. I feel like in the past, you might have tried to message this person. You might have tried to come forward. You might have tried to I see you like trying to build certain trips or things to really get close by your person, but there was a blockage of energy, and it's not even a blockage of energy from your person or from the people around them. It was a blockage by God himself, because it wasn't time to manifest, and you guys were going through the spiritual transition in the 5D. So it's an energy where I feel like you were trying to really run towards this person and really trying to make things work out, but what God wants you to realize is you don't have to do anything, because I'm really bringing this forward to you. And now your person is really sitting here because since they're receiving all this information from God, it's like they are seeing clearly that now you try to tell them, which is the truth. Twin flames, usually if you know this person is your twin flame, you're going to come forward really asking yourself like, hey, what does this person know as well? Like, what do you know? And then you're surprised. They might not know anything, and you're just sitting there like, should I tell them? Or what should I do? Or should I just wait? Should I do this? Is this really my twin? So a lot of questions do arise. And I feel the more you ask yourself these questions, the more the universe came forward and answer them, and more synchronicities. And you might be seeing your person's name everywhere, or you might be seeing their birthday everywhere. And now this is really being flipped and reversed to your person. And we have another card that says, I want to speak my truth to you. And it's them really wanting to express that they know about the connection already. They are very afraid because they are getting themselves out of like hot water right now too, with whoever they were dealing with. So they are very, very insecure to be able to drag themselves in the mud right now. But that is not going to be a barrier for stopping them. It's like they're going to come in with insecurities and fears, but I feel like you both are going to nurture each other when it comes to this, and vice versa. And I feel like communication is a big factor, or like communication is going to be a big thing between the both of you, because I do see you healing from the situation over time with a lot of communication with your person, is that I'm getting. And we have a card that says pay attention to the signs. So your person is definitely connecting the dots and really paying attention to all these synchronicities that God is really showing them right now, because whatever you are seeing, your person is seeing, is being mirrored the same way, but really intensified. And with this divine intervention card followed by that, so definitely a whole lot of divine intervention pertaining to this, like God intervening and giving them all the signs and synchronicities. It's like this person was kind of neglecting their intuition for a second. And I just feel like whatever information that they were receiving spiritually was kind of easy to neglect, because it was like just simple thoughts, right? Or simple dreams, or dreams you dream and then you forget, or you just go by your day. It's really easy to not carry the baggage of the spiritual, and you're only living it in the 5D. And I don't want to say it's easy because let's not discourage what happens in the 5D, you guys. When your higher self is in the 5D, and when I say you exist in the 5D, you don't lose all your senses or anything. So, like your senses heighten in the 5D, and it's very much kind of intense for them too in a spiritual level. But to neglect it in your 3D, their ego is another big factor between twin flames. Their ego kind of neglects their intuition, because the ego, the one who runs, knows that when the twin flame journey really comes into union, they have to go, and they don't want to go. So they run subconsciously. They don't really no. One of you guys know at the beginning, and then the other one is kind of left half, or nothing is really said, and then when things are kind of coming together, everything is kind of exposed. But everything is being exposed on this person's life. The negative, because there's a lot of negativity. I feel like a lot of negativity is being exposed on this person's life right now. It was so negative. It was something that God just took him by the hair and we're like, you're getting out of this. This is the thing that I have. And then they show them the light, which is you. And that's kind of like the divine intervention that we have right now. And we have another card that says, carefully strategizing my next move. So definitely your person really piecing things together and coming with an offer. And we have this move. You see how all these just action things, all these verbs move? You know, they're movement, finally, strategizing, thinking, rehearsing what to say, how to apologize, which is a beautiful energy. And we have another card that says, did not think a love like this was possible. And your person is really kind of just loving you in a way that they never thought before. I feel like the feelings that they're feeling right now are very much overwhelming, and is very much more intensified for them than you. Because you kind of been sitting here and kind of knowing for a second about this. And we have a card that says, refuse situation. So definitely your person neglecting their intuition for some time now about the connection, and them, not thinking what it is. But with this card that says, you gave me that spark, definitely something within is awakening from your person about you, that they do have this love towards you, that they do want to come forward and have this love offer with you, that they do want to live, this spiritual kind of arranged marriage just by God, which is kind of crazy. But followed by that, we have bonding. So you and your person are going to bond in a way that it's going to be really unbreakable and unstoppable, like whatever you and your person are going to live. Because, we have a card that says, you have opened me to things that I never thought were possible. So this bonding and you opening them up, it's you showing them a side of the world that they really didn't see before. You showing them an aspect of humility that, when you say you're humble, but it's a difference when you say you're humble and when you are actually humble, because life humbles you. I feel like you are the type of person that life humbled you because of certain situations that you've been through in your life. It could be, your struggles with work, or if you have a family and you have to sustain the family, if you're head of house, if you go to school, if you're trying to get your education, if you're trying to get a business up and building, whatever it is, you have had so many just step backs on the way and things that made everything very challenging, and it made you in a way, and it built you in a way where it humble your energy. While we look at this side of this person, and not saying that this person is not humble, but I feel like they're more of the speaker, like, I'm humble. But one thing is, like, if you were very humble from the beginning, why didn't you act differently towards your spiritual twin flame connection, which is kind of meant to be, you guys, not to discourage people's actions, but this is the difference where you come in and you show them what real humbleness is about. Because one thing is that you speak about humbleness, and one thing is that you've been through so much BS in your life that it grounds your energy and it humbles you. And this is the aspect that you are going to teach to your person, that your person in a spiritual level has already learned. Because if you're new to my channel, welcome to everybody that's new. Hello. But if you're over here, I've said that, you guys exist in the 5D. So before twin flames come into this connection, you connect in the 5D. So by them coming in your spiritual energy, and it's very different for everybody, because it could be that they come in and they become either one of your spirit guides or your higher selves connect in the 5D. And you guys live in the 5D, the spiritual marriage, or they are chasing you in the 5D and you are your higher self as a human. So they can't connect with you unless, you see signs and synchronicities, which is very frustrating for them, because it's like you being a human and you're stuck in the 5D and you're trying to communicate with your person and you're trying to let them know you love you and they love you, and they're trying to let you know that they're trying to let go of the ego. They're trying to let you know that they're your spirit guide, but it's so hard to communicate. It's so hard to get to the 5D. All right. It's only when God wants it. It's only when you meet the universe halfway. It's a lot of ways to unlock it. And it's going to be different for everybody, because my spiritual path is not the same spiritual path as you. Whatever gift I have, your gift could be totally different, and God could take you in a totally different way. And this goes for everybody. For everybody who's out there, maybe seeking spiritual assistance by other people for card readings, just you learning spiritually, I want you guys to know right now that you guys don't need to go anywhere else but within, with the faith of God. And by having guys have God within, with simple prayer and going within, you don't need nothing else to be able to unlock your things and unlock more of this twin flame journey. Is God. So if you're out there, I don't mind. Or if you're a person that uses crystals or evil eyes or things like that, you don't really need none of this either. They say, and this is going to be very touching for everybody, and I excuse if this is my personal opinion, but the devil works in mysterious ways too. And he loves to grab these crystals, and he loves to grab these evil eyes and all these fancy things that are kind of a modern thing right now. And I'm not saying that it could be negative, because everything is made by God. But sometimes these things attract negative energy. So if you guys are out there mining your crystals and evil eyes and all these kind of things, I don't mind that. But just know that, just be aware that God's protection, you don't really need anything. What I would suggest is wear a cross. Have crosses in your house. If you believe in Jesus, whatever. But yeah, personal opinion. But another thing is that another very interesting topic that I wanted to touch about is that twin flame journey is a very, very crazy thing, because the 5D and this and whatever happens behind the scene, God literally has a system that we don't see, and it's very complicated to understand. But I have something very interesting to say, and it's that that a lot of twin flames, and this is really depends who you are as a person. This is why you like in the 5D you don't lose who you are. But let's say you and your person, this is not for my collective, but this is just an example for other twin flames out there. Let's say it could happen that in the 5D, you and your person, their higher selves, you both connect in the 5D. And it could be that if you both are two selfish people, and if you don't set your boundaries in the 5D, guess what your higher selves are going to do? Man, these humans, they could get it together. We're out here living happily together. They could just, and this is where a lot of twin flames don't come into union, because your higher selves are selfish enough to be in the 5D and not even connect in the 3D. And I'm not saying this is for the collective, because the collective is going through spiritual marriage right now. where this is divinely time and it's God coming in and saying, it's time. But I'm saying that it depends who you are as a person, because you divine feminine, if your divine masculine is going through a certain way in a certain matter with a karmic, you think you're going to be over there in the 5D telling him, oh yes, let's be happy ever after. So it really depends who you are as a person. If you think that way here in the 3D, you're going to do the same thing in the 5D. And if you think that you are going to set your boundaries with your person or your divine feminine, whatever energy you connect with, if you think that you're going to set your boundaries and you have been setting your boundaries because you retracted your energy, it's the same thing that you're going to do in the 5D, even though you guys are in the higher selves, whatever over there. It's the same type of energy. It really depends who you are in your person. It really depends who your person is as a twin flame as well. And it really depends on what God really has fated for the collective. But what I have here is that, I have here a card that says desperate. I need answers. Let's talk. I'm going crazy trying to figure things out. Your person is going crazy right now because you are the spiritually inclined one and they are not. You have all the spiritual knowledge to show them and they not really. You are meant to put this person in alignment with their soul and in alignment in what the things that are important and what are not, and an energy that's going to humble them for real. All right. So whatever you have coming in, if you feel like, God hasn't been answering certain prayers of you, or when is this person gonna come in or whatever, and we have a card that says the answer you need are coming, and it says unexpected right in the top. So unexpected, the answer you need are coming. You definitely have a whole lot of answers coming in with this person because they are going to communicate and they are going to let you know that they have learned their lesson, that they really want to be with you. That they really want to be with you and that they're really sorry for neglecting their intuition. They really want to make this change, and whoever they had to break up with to be with you, they're doing it. They're doing it. It's a lot of movement. It's a lot of progression of your person finally taking action because, it's about that time for you and your person really coming into this union together. They are compromised to really making these changes, and they are really, I just see them really being focused in your energy and focus to really make this happen, and focus on really just building this empire with you because it was spiritually presented, and they feel like they can't miss out more of the opportunity of what they already have lost. And it's like an energy where they're just sitting there and it's like, it's really now or never. And, that's the energy that I'm getting. So yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful energy that you literally were put in this person's life to really humble them, So, and a lot of this humbleness is them putting their ego aside or getting rid of their ego, because their ego is the one, it's not the one, but it's part of the factor of them running away or not communicating. So they are letting go of all of this energy because their wish fulfillment is you, and they really, really, really want to make things more solid between the both of you and really heal whatever issues need to be helped with. All right, so yeah, beautiful energy, you guys. I think I'm gonna leave it right here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, share, or subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you guys would like to book a reading with me, all the information is on the description below. I will talk to you guys next time.